Look out, evil. Here comes Action Jones! World-renowned private eye. First-class world spy. Ladies' man on any night. But a respectful ladies' man acceptable for a postmodern 2000s audience. All criminals run when they hear him coming. Watch out, crime. Here comes Action Jones!
Welcome back to another installment of The Escapades of Action Jones. We find ourselves back at Action Jones's office. It was a long trip, and he needed some time to unwind. But crime never sleeps. Typing away feverishly at a desk near the front door is Action's faithful and flirtatious executive assistant, the ravishing Ivan A. Goodwiggle.
Welcome back, Mr. Jones. Tommy.
Great to be back, Mr. Goodwiggle. Do I have any messages? We've been gone for weeks. The caseload must be backed up.
No, sir, sorry. But feel free to back your caseload up this way anytime you want, Mr. Jones.
Oh, okay then, Mr. Goodwiggle.
But she is back, Jones, and waiting in your office. The dame in the purple skirt has returned.
Isn't that your ex, Action?
Sure, if you can call her that.
What would you call her?
Evil bitch. Took my heart and all the cats from my dry erase markers.
But not the tips? I'm a big fan of just the tips.
Oh, really? Well, I myself find I like it when the whole thing is...
Mr. Jones.
No, never mind. Why is she here this time?
She didn't say. Just barged right in and asked me to make her a martini.
I bet her uncle is stuck in a tree, and the only way to get him down is if I loan her the money to pay the kidnapper's ransom.
I can't imagine that being something that would happen twice.
I'm gonna need a cigarette before going in there.
Ooh, how about a drink?
Have you been drinking?
No, the cap's on too tight and I can't get it off. I just hate it when something's so hard and I can't get it off.
Have to keep it sealed, Mr. Goodwiggle. It's usually on my car floor while I drive around.
It's true.
Should you be drinking and driving?
I don't. I have a driver. He drinks and drives.
That's true.
You shouldn't let him do that.
Well, I'm usually drunk too, so who am I to preach? Plus, my driver has diplomatic immunity, so he can't get a DUI anyway.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, ladies and gents, Colonel Jack Morgan here, and I'm going to drop some truth bombs about the craze that's sweeping the entire nation. The tingle that starts in the depths of your mouth loins and shivers outward with growing anticipation all the way to your fingers. That's right, folks, the liquidy, lathery beverage that'll lick your lobster real good. Hey, you, go buy a liquor. Yes, sirs, you'll get drunk quicker. Go buy some and get blasted today. Ha-ha, maybe even grab two. Yes, it's an ad for liquor. It's seriously just an ad for liquor. So go buy some f***ing liquor today, you dumb son of a... This public service announcement was brought to you by the Liquor Companies for a Drunker Tomorrow and Less AIDS Council.
We now return to your regularly scheduled program.
Well. If it isn't the blood-sucking harlot in the eggplant hoochie dress.
Nice to see you, too. But I'm not here for a quippy exchange of juvenile name-calling. Action jackass.
Then why are you here? Another one of your fathers kidnapped by a Peruvian sheep?
You're gonna let a few white lies and the death of a couple dozen street food vendors get between us? People can change.
Oh, is that what you're here for? To turn over a new leaf? Start fresh?
I wish I was, but...
But someone stole your pastor's grandmother from her nursing home, and so you need me to go out on a scavenger hunt to solve the riddle of where she's going to be kept. Mr. Goodwiggle.
Ask her if it's butt stuff.
I will do no such thing. Now, goodbye. Well?
No, it's not butt stuff, you ingratiated cocknob. I'm here about my sister, the madam in the magenta blouse. I think she's in trouble. Real trouble. Life or death trouble.
Sister, you said you were an only child.
We are. It's our brothers that are conjoined.
So then, why do you think...
She was visiting Venice.
You never go to Europe alone. Hasn't she seen the Taken trilogy?
My sister wasn't alone. She and her roommate are taking a gap year, and...
Well, that's plenty of time to watch the Taken trilogy. Besides, no one ever goes back to school after a gap year.
She was trying to find herself, but she disappeared after a gondola ride.
Not a bad story. This one's a bit more believable, but I will not have you soil the profession or sully the good name of gondola guides. Sure, gondolas themselves are the racist drunk uncle of the boating community, but the drivers are just the nicest people.
Action, the cops finally caught that arsonist. The clues you begrudgingly sold to the chief on eBay led them right to the culprit. It was one of those dirty gondola guides.
Coincidence.
Action, please. You know I wouldn't be here if it weren't serious, and everyone else hadn't already turned me down multiple times.
What I know is that you know that I know that you'd assume that I'd assume that if you came here, that I wouldn't be able to say no. So.
Well, was I right?
And that was that. Jones and Tommy were off to Italy. Action never could resist that dame in the purple skirt. Some men would do it for her charm or her looks. Not Action. No, he does it on the off chance she is telling the truth. Plus, his case numbers have been dwindling since his former partner, Explosion James, left him and started his own PI firm. And some PR couldn't hurt. But more on that later. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Well, hey, cadets! Smoggy the
satanic leaf-tailed gecko here.
And I want to talk to you about Bear Map. Bear Map stands for
Bear Media Accuracy Project,
and is an app that lets you track
upcoming movie productions
to make sure any on-set bears are geographically accurate to the setting of the story, created by a
diverse group of environmental lobbyists
that are
passionately committed
to the accurate representation of bear species in their correct habitats across all media platforms,
tirelessly campaigning
against the misplacement of brown bears in the jungles or black bears in the Arctic in movies, books,
and television shows!
So don't forget to ask your parents for $5.99 and send it to your old pal Smoggy, the
satanic leaf-tailed gecko,
today.